Hello, and welcome to Roman of the Empire's channel. Roman should be joining us here shortly. He's in the midst of a giant heat wave going on in his his domicile right now. I blame Canada. Why not?
Blame Canada, definitely.
Blame Canada. But welcome to Roman of the Empire show. Tonight we'll be going over the 1975 movie Logan's Run. But before we start that, let's introduce the panel for tonight. We have Joker Voice. He is the Scourge of Gotham, Batman's nemesis. And I don't know, have you been staying away from Taco Night at Arkham because of this whole explosive diarrhea thing?
That's from Taco Bell. Condiment King shows up on Saturday with just the best guac ever. That's a proven fact. Sammy knows he is sample from Condiment King's arsenal. Logan's Run, a dystopian future where there would be a lot of scissoring going on.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully the slides don't have a whole bunch of stuff in it. It should be fine.
This was a lot of fun. I just rewatched it last week. I think I've seen this film like 10 times. It's just
awesome.
It's a very good film.
Okay. And welcome, Joker Voice. Next we have Dempsey, the running poet.
That's right.
How are you tonight, sir?
Well, I'm doing great. I'd have to say that
allegedly you are.
Yeah, allegedly doing great. This movie was not what I was expecting. It from the jump went in a different direction than I thought it was going to go. This was my first time viewing it, and I've seen it 3 times now. It was definitely worthy of watching. I was pleasantly surprised, but I'll get into all of that here in a couple minutes after we talk to the rest of our wonderful panel. Thanks for having me on. And
all right.
Yeah, I got quite a bit.
Hey,
there he is. Hold on, let me move him up to the
Hey. I can't even have a fucking avatar with this fucking retarded bullshit. You know what? I'm getting out. I'll come back.
All right. Okay. Next. Oh wait. Yeah, there we go. Next up, we have Jacob Ironside, me master of the interwebs. Fully evil. He's gone full evil. No more good. It's all evil.
It's all downhill.
How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm not hot like Roman is, but I do have that avatar for Roman.
Yes.
All right. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, well, it was 100 degrees in his garage, so that's probably what he's looking like.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Sammy Threepeat. He is an internet prostitute because he's on so many shows, giving it away for free.
He's a whore.
You know.
How are you tonight, sir?
Good. Yeah, this is also a first-time watch for me. So I've since watched it a couple of times, but when I was watching it, I started it late at night and it was on Tubi, and I fell asleep. And I guess I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, they were just about to get out of the city. But like when I woke up, I was halfway in the middle of Kroll. Okay. And I hadn't seen that movie either. So
big tonal shift.
Yeah, I was like, wow, dude.
Actually,
got wild after they got out of the city.
Work out. You're like, wow, it went from this futuristic city and the ice thing to fucking Kroll with a dude
like
turning into a tiger.
Yeah, is that guy wearing tights?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, what the fuck? But no, it was really enjoyable. There's a lot to talk about in this movie. I can't wait to get into it.
Okay, and next, somehow Matt's mic is muted and I can't. Oh, there he is. Okay.
No, I was just muting because there's some other stuff going on in the room.
Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? I couldn't unmute it. How are you tonight, sir? Matt, the excoriating.
Roman's supposed to be having trouble with.
I'm glad somebody else has to read that bullshit tonight.
The excruciating, excoriating Terminator.
There we go. JB got it. Pretty decent. There's some issues, but I was in a wheelchair for the first time in 11
Great
months
news.
2 days ago. So progress on the healthcare front.
Nice.
Been in a good mood since then. As far as this movie goes, it's a good movie. I mean, you'll hear me. There's writing flaws in it with some. Watching this movie, I feel like they edited out parts of the movie that explain things that happen. You know what I mean? Like there's certain like,
Oh yeah.
like why is they doing that? Why didn't that work or whatever? And it just feels like they cut out like a short segment here and there.
There's some disjointedness, yes.
It is loosely based on a very good science fiction novel. Certain concepts and all that. The book resembles in some ways Equilibrium more than this movie. But both are worthy. This is a good movie, it's a good book, and enjoyable to watch. So there you go.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for being here. Let's circle back a little bit and welcome Roman of the Empire to his show.
Motherfucking shit. Yeah. So the studio of the Empire is so hot that none of my gear is working. So now I'm in like one of the back rooms of the Empire here, forced to be on my iPhone like some kind of fucking savage. So anyway, sorry everyone, and also I can't comment, I can't fucking do anything. I'm just kind of sitting here. I don't have a computer in this room, and so it's gonna be a shit show. I might be.
I'm glad you're here, Roman.
We'll see.
Yeah, me too.
I missed you.
Hey, to be fair,
Yeah.
your audio sounds great.
It does.
It does.
Well, at
And-
least there's that. So if you can't see me, and you could see me, I guess, but what you're going to see is a fucking room, and I'm going to have that stupid lines on either side because I can't figure out how to make this goddamn thing landscape. But neither here nor there. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, and you can't see all my hand motions right now, which I'm moving my hands around a lot. So this movie, this is a 50-year-old movie, 50 fucking years old.
Yeah.
So you know what we're not going to be talking about in 50 years? The fucking Odyssey.
Yeah.
No.
And it's little Troon chimp and fucking body cam footage, fucking Helen of Troy. None of these things are going to be talked about in 50 fucking years.
Nope.
But we're still going to be talking about Logan's Run.
Right.
Because it is such an interesting and impactful film. And it's not because it's got wildly fantastic visuals. I mean, I left all my notes out in the garage too, because why the fuck would I not have? But because it's the story is so solid and the acting is just incredibly well done. It's almost like a really good Doctor Who episode. You're not working with a whole lot, but what you're working with, you make the most of it, and that's what this movie was for me.
Right.
Yeah, it's had a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I had surprisingly few qualms with the special effects, to be honest. I thought it was going to be really cheesy. There was a couple pretty cheesy things happening.
The city stuff is easily
wow.
the worst stuff.
Yeah.
They also use that same cityscape in Ice Pirates, oddly enough, but whatever.
Right.
But most of it was fine. It's just interiors, and
right.
and people.
I mean,
That's all you got. They did have some nice map painting stuff that worked well towards the end. We'll get to that when we get there. But
and most of it was shot in a mall.
Yeah.
I know I said this a couple of weeks ago. I think it taught us all what like true freedom is, and it's to finally like get the opportunity to touch a semi-retarded guy's face.
Right.
Right.
hey, speaking of which, when we get to that part, I want to talk about Peter Ustinov a little bit. It's almost inevitable we're going to talk about the part. One, because I am Peter Ustinov, but two, because of what he did with that role. I think it's important to discuss. Like I said, and that's going to be at the end of the movie. So, Shield, go ahead and roll this for a little bit. I'm going to go try to unfuck at least myself a little bit and get my other computer and see what I can do back here that is less fucking savage than using a fucking iPhone. So I'll be back. Go ahead and start this thing up. I love you all. Jacob, I hope you don't fuck me on the memes.
I already did. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well,
my
with
ears.
that, let's roll into the meantime.
Well,
Heavenly shades of memes are falling. It's in time.
you'll have to
Oh,
give me
wait.
a second.
Yeah, before we get into that, let's welcome the chat as well. We got a little
Yes.
ahead of ourselves here. We got Stephen Ransom. Hey, what's up, sir?
What?
That's actually Stephen Ransom 47. So
Yes.
if you see any of the other 46s,
Stephen.
know they're imposters.
That's right.
True.
Let's see who else we got here. We have
Sparkles.
Mrs. Sparkles. Thank you for
Sparkles.
joining us.
Hey, Sparkles.
Yep.
One and
Just
only.
here
I
to
saw
watch
something
the
in here about
videos.
OnlyFeed or something, so I'm not
Well,
sure.
there's
what
that.
we're
Yes.
doing
Only.
Yeah.
And that looks about it for right now. It is
Welcome.
kind of turning out to be one of those days, but I think some people will join in
all
here
good.
shortly. Yep. All right. So are we ready for the memes?
That's
Yep,
right.
Uploading them. Right now.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Give us a moment here because of it's hot everywhere.
Yeah, and,
Yes.
and God,
Don't
it's
you
hot,
fuck me,
hot in
Jacob.
my entire
Don't you
state.
fuck me.
Yeah. Speaking of hot,
I don't want to. Why would I do that? That's great.
Yeah.
The air
I'm sure
quality is
there's
better
a-
than India than it is in my state.
Yeah. I'm sure
You
there's
know-
a Taco Bell meme in there somewhere.
No, fucking New Delhi's got nothing in my fucking studio right now.
Oh, I'm talking about the air quality.
well, to
we
be
are.
fair,
Ah,
I bet
same.
there's more people
It's like, hello, can I show you some cat piss? Yes,
There it
I
is.
would like some cat piss, Muhammad. Thank you.
All right. And look at this awesome 70s logo. Look at
I
that.
love it.
man.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is gold. That is
I
gold.
know,
Yeah,
they don't make
pretty
it like that
sweet.
anymore. See, you would have this on your T-shirt with your roller skates. Or
Yes.
fucking
Yes.
rollerblades
Yeah,
around back
it
then.
looks like Soul Train.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
It does.
You had roller skates that had the rubber stop, the big fat rubber stop on the front.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and that was it.
Doing the boogie bounce. And
If you were lucky, you had the plastic acrylic wheels.
Yes.
Other than that, you had the old like
the metal.
rubber ones or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just that brings back
But you
memories.
guys didn't have rubber wheels.
Hey, hey, it's,
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
it's not far off. That's. I mean, it's. We are kind of dystopian out here. I mean,
Yeah,
people's lives do think they end at 30.
Yeah.
out here.
People live
I'm not gonna
underground,
lie,
you know?
that kind of was one of my first thoughts when they widened it up.
This
Like
is,
the city was cool, but I was like, if you would have put the sphere in
That's
the
what I was
middle
gonna
of that,
say.
I'd be
This
like,
is
holy
like-
shit, thing. It's-
This is what it looks like inside the sphere, actually.
Right.
God. I've never been. I'm not gonna go.
The thing about this is all this remind me of the Florida Disneyland. Like, do
Yeah.
you remember the resort they had that had the monorail that went through the middle
Yeah.
of it with the great big
Yep.
mural in it? It looked like,
yeah,
it looked
yeah.
like
This is like Disney's vision
Yeah.
of Epcot.
If they actually did an experimental prototype city of tomorrow.
yeah, like that building on the right where or whatever the one on the left there where it goes through. It was kind of like that.
Right.
But so yeah, that's a cool concept.
Right.
White burkas, we won't get confused with a different. So we won't. get
Right,
confused
there you
with
go.
a different group. Yeah, we're in hockey. match.
Hello.
Yeah, when they turned around in hockey masks, I was like, what?
Yeah, it's
Play some hockey.
pretty creepy.
It's a
When we
choice.
get in the movie, it'll all kind of make sense. But right now, you're probably thinking, "What the?" Well, right
yeah,
now,
I
this
was.
looks like a I don't know what, a Democratic rally maybe, or
Oh wow! What up,
or a Minnesota town hall.
or a town hall at the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Yeah.
This land was promised to us.
Oh,
I
there
knew
it
it.
is.
I knew it.
Hey,
Oh no, and Roman in the background.
Look at Roman's.
In the
they
back.
got one.
Oh, that's why is it always got to be me and Sammy? Why can't it be someone else and Sammy?
You know what though?
Okay.
You know what
Would-
though? I think
Sigh.
Sammy has that. It would not shock me if Sammy has that outfit in his closet.
Well, I definitely have that robe, so I mean, yeah, together we can make that work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Together
I'm,
time for Roman and
I
Sammy.
mean,
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to bug out briefly. I'm trying an experiment which will hopefully not fail, and I can actually semi be on my own show here. Keep going with the memes. Embarrass me as much as you can. I'll be back in a second.
We will.
Hey, everybody watching, remember, tell your friends we're alive. Get us while you can.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I didn't have time to put out an X thing or nothing. So
it must be cold there.
Like what's happening.
I started sharing it around on X.
All right, cool.
I'm just glad Sammy didn't have a bra on.
Yeah, I know.
Me too.
We call it a bro.
Farrah. Yes.
The goddess of the 70s and early 80s.
Yep.
Wait, is that Sammy's face on her again?
Yes, it is.
I have like face blindness. I have dudes'
blind.
faces on women's face blindness. I can't tell.
You would not do well in Thailand, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'll never go there.
Keep walking around like, I can't see
God.
anybody's face.
Sam, I have to say,
Thanks, Steve.
Sammy, you look remarkably like Farrah Fawcett.
I'm beautiful. I hope you plastered my face on that one where she's in the red swimsuit.
Right? There you go.
Well, here's the thing about her character in this. She really is dumb.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Super dumb.
Dumb as a
Oh
box of
yes.
rocks.
I was like, oh God.
Wait, what's this say? That was good,
It
Meryl.
looked like bobblehead.
Oh yeah, because in the movie there's like a pleasure place that goes
pleasure
through that's
ball,
full of
pleasure
like
game.
Yeah, that seems
airborne
wild.
drugs like being sprayed around.
Which out here they would just call that the Red Rooster or the Corridor.
You know, I like all these clothing too. It's like, gotta say, not a lot of swamp ass in the future. You know, like
No.
everybody's everyone's
Although,
aerated.
fun fact,
Well,
this chest piece that he's got on was made out of like, it's like a secondary thing that goes over the top of his like sleeves shirt, and it's made out of some tight polyester, and it doesn't breathe at all. So he was going through 4 of those shirts in a day because they were sweating through him so much.
Right.
Dude.
That fits really well,
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
Who I can't remember who plays his friend in it.
I liked him quite a bit.
Yeah, he was really good.
He was cool.
He was
Yeah,
Duncan in
Richard Jordan.
84 dude.
Yeah. yeah. Yes, he was Duncan Idaho in that movie. Yes.
Correct. Yes.
Wow.
He was in, I believe, the 84 Dune. He was in Hunted October. He was
Rooster
in
Cogburn.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. You've seen him around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
He
Older
did a
version.
really good job in the movie.
Yeah, for his part.
Not
Those
Tilda
things,
Spears.
yeah.
Yeah, these were kind of weird looking.
Yeah, they were just turkey basters. Like, what was happening there?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That costs extra.
They squirt little like pain gas on you or something.
Yeah. Yep.
Hello,
I mean, they
Captain.
were working with a limited budget here.
Oh, absolutly.
Yeah.
they really. Oh,
That guy.
This guy was
Like
my
me.
favorite.
Back on the menu. This guy.
That's
It took like a bunch of people to control this.
Wait, why is
thing.
there another me?
You just
I'm gonna get rid of old me.
you
And can you guys hear me? How do I sound? Do I sound
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
sound
sound
fine. Yep.
sound great.
Okay.
Yeah, you look
All right,
okay.
all right. That's we can do. here, guys.
I also like how the middle of this movie turned into like a Rankin Bass like
Right.
claymation film.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
And,
I love you, but I must kill you.
and the
It's
apparently
my job. To
they had
please
to
you.
put ear holes on the side just to let air in the thing so he could breathe.
right.
Is that a euphemism?
But you could see his mouth in a couple shots. And
Is that on his?
Sorry, that's not.
Did you add that stuff to the front of him, Jacob?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
that's on there because those look
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's on there.
cow milkers, like the things. You put in the
yeah,
milkers.
then you hook him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sparkles.
funny. I didn't even catch that.
Marcos, you mean-
Nice.
Well done, Jacob. Well done.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, there it is. That's
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
Roman. This was Roman in his garage about.
There was literally no way that wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
That's kind of, well, I mean, look, this is, so I'm in, that's me now. That fellow over
I thought
there,
of a
they
caption
used to
for it.
call him Tricky Dick.
It was
I
this
can
big.
perform tricks.
You gave all the cats 3 names, man.
Yeah, and
The
it had
actual
rhymes.
actor
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
he, He was actually reading from a T.S. Eliot book of cat poems, which is a weird thing to do, but that's what he was doing.
Well, those poems are what Andrew Lloyd Webber based Cats off of, because like he started naming these cats, and I was like, I mean, you know, I got a couple.
Although, are we going to do cats, Sammy? We can do cats if we want to.
I don't remember any of this.
No, but I was so I had to look it up. I was like, does this predate Cats? And it does. So I was like,
and, you know, predate cat, predate fucking a lot, dude.
I was born in '87. I don't know these fucking things.
Oh God!
I thought Cats was older.
You could be my son, my son.
But
that makes those other pictures weirder
for you.
He didn't have any cats named Grumpa Teaser, though.
Sorry,
wait, I can't.
Weird boner.
Oh yes, the weird boner episode.
Oh my!
Speaking of,
there you go.
Did you add something to his walking stick?
Wait. Why? Why?
Is that old Roman? Was that Roman talking to older Roman?
You know what? The funny thing is here, Sammy looks better than Ellen Page in the Odyssey right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Like way better.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Actually, you're not wrong.
Yeah. For a second, I thought they were going to walk up. I thought this was out of the Planet of the Apes. It'd be like, you guys.
It was very similar. There was a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of those vibes going on.
Did it? Yeah.
Well, this was the time period when post-apocalyptic movies were king.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
That was such a great reveal, though, in Planet of the Apes. It was so good. All right. Well, thanks for those memes, Jacob. That was awesome.
Wonderful.
All right, let's see.
By the way, Roman, this is you in the garage.
Yeah.
Well, if it was on fire, it would be a little bit more accurate, but it's not accurate, I guess. I know. Yeah, the audience is a little light tonight. I know it's summer, so we're dealing with people not being around.
So let me ask this though, because this got asked right before we went on.
Yes, what was asked?
Does this film belong on the Wolfen meter?
I don't know.
I would say no. Personally, I would say no. I don't think this hits the
likewise.
Yeah.
This is a legitimately great movie. We don't talk about it 50 years later because it's not. And it's not just us that are talking about this movie. Many people, well, at least claimed they were interested in this topic, despite the fact that no one is here tonight. And that's probably my fault. And I'm sorry about the technical difficulties tonight, folks. I really am.
I thought they did an okay job with the cityscape. You could tell it was miniature, but I thought they did a fairly okay job with that.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So those are supposed to be geodesic domes. Like whoever did the design did a good job with it in terms of, but they don't look like geodesic domes are supposed to look.
No.
Oh, by the way, we're kind of glossing over the Peter Ustinov. There's a lot of Academy Award-winning people working on this movie, so this is not like a B-grade science fiction film. This was intended.
Oh no, not by.
The directors won the Academy Award for Around the World in 80 Days, Best Picture. Ustinov, Peter Ustinov, he's an Academy Award winner. Jerry Goldsmith is an Academy Award winner. He did the sound.
Oh yeah. Everybody knows Jerry Goldsmith from, the many things that Jerry Goldsmith has done.
Right.
Hey, Shield, I'm going to try something here. If you're amenable to it, I'm going to try sharing my screen on the other side.
Okay.
And see it just because I know I have better control over it.
Yeah. I can't figure out how to get this thing to be bigger.
So give me a chance here to see what I can do. I'm gonna just get so back that one off and let me try to
okay, hold on,
make this work and see if they're gonna work or it's gonna be a complete disaster. I guess we'll see which happens.
Okay.
And
there we go.
There we go.
Okay, so I can't see the screen now, but so I'm just gonna have to kind of go with it.
Oh, because you don't have two screens, right?
No, I'm working with. Yeah, I'm literally working off my laptop like a fucking animal right
Okay.
Bradley.
Hey, dude, what's up, man?
now. I can try to use my
Hey,
phone
what's
as a
up, man?
monitor, I guess here.
What up, homie?
Good to see you.
So you, but
That's my
can you see the
Farrah
slides
Fawcett
to click through them, or?
Yeah, I can see the slide. So this quick read through here gives you the premise of where everything starts. It's the 23rd century. Basically, everything is shit to bed, and they're living in this bubble city, which is ecologically balanced. Mankind lives only for pleasure, freed by the servo mechanisms which provide everything, except for the Sandmen, and the like cleanup guys. Nobody else has a job. They just run around, fucking and doing drugs. That's pretty much what they do.
Yeah.
And then kill themselves at 30.
And
This
raised.
is the opposite of Zardoz.
Yeah,
This is the
Kinda.
opposite of Zardoz.
Guns are good, you know.
Kind of
Saul David, don't know.
Penises are bad.
Logan's Run. Michael York,
Paul David,
of course. Richard Jordan, who we
Is it
talked
sad
about.
that I only recognize Michael York as being Basil from the Austin Powers movies?
It's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad. He was also in a very good version of The Island of Dr. Moreau.
And Three Musketeers.
Yeah, I
And
remember
Three
him
Musketeers.
from
Jenny
Three
Auger.
Musketeers.
Roscoe Lee Brown as Box. That's the robot. Farrah Fawcett, when she was still married. And, of course,
Majors. Yeah.
Peter Ustinov, who did just a wonderful job in this. Jerry Goldsmith. This is the bubble city. This is the bubble wrap.
So you
This is
see,
in my garage right now.
it looks a little more like geodesic, but it's still not,
Based on the novel.
And when they
Logan's
say
Run.
based on the novel, they mean
very,
loosely. very loosely.
Like
based
they
on
stole the nouns and that's it.
The concept of having to die at a certain age, but I believe in the novel it was like 21 or something.
No, it's even younger than that.
It was 21 in the novel. The problem was that none of the actors, they just couldn't. They were like, "Nah, that's."
Oh yeah, they're like, you guy when you're 30, and there's guys with like giant bald
Well,
spots.
there's also another interesting shift from the novel. The characters of Francis and the old man were a character. They were one character. Francis was actually a good guy.
Yeah,
in
I
the
was to say,
novel.
if we're going to spoil it outright, Francis was an undercover good guy. Also in the novel, there's no dome. It's the whole planet that's like this. And Sanctuary is an actual place. It's like a orbiting colony, orbiting Mars or something like that. There's sequel novels to the book.
Yeah, there's like three novels that follow this.
Yeah.
Now I know
He's
this had a
looking-
television series too. Now, is it in the same
Yes.
continuity, or did they do their own thing?
It's
It's
kind of
this-
its own thing because Logan's Run is longer in the novel and in the TV show. It's how in the Planet of the Apes TV show they were exploring different cultures or whatever. Logan's Run is kind of like that in the TV show.
Oh, okay.
Like here, Logan's Run is complete by the end of the movie, whereas Logan's Run is ongoing and
in the TV show, right? But it only ran for one season. That the baby thing. So what they're talking about in there is basically they pair up with the computer is in control of everything, selects who they're going to breed with, and then those babies they have no idea who the actual father is.
Right.
So they're just there, and then it's like a little.
They're grown in
pod.
pods.
And then and then
Just like me, baby. Just like me.
the crystal on their hand at certain ages turns different colors to let you know how far along they are. And then at the end, it'll start flashing red, and it's time for them to go basically die.
Yeah.
And
color coding is from the novels
right.
by age. And the crystal, it's called the flower.
Yeah, the clothing, all the clothing they're wearing is the same as what their age is.
Yeah.
Yellow, green, red.
Yeah.
And then adios muchachos, except for the Sandmen and the maintenance workers. The Sandmen were the black with the gray. The maintenance workers were gray with the black.
Yeah.
Right. And they fly around in like little like hover.
Yeah, I don't know what you had to do to fuck up your life so bad that you had to be like the maintenance worker in this fucking paradise, but whatever.
Right. Yikes.
It's like, I fucking hate my job.
Well, that's better than being that robot.
Well, yeah, that's true, but he's a robot. Now, then there's this guy. He's like, he bumps into him. He's like, "Hey, what's up, you faggot?" Oh, nothing. And he's like, "You're gonna fucking run, aren't you?" No, fucking faggot. Fucking, I love the escalators. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
it's,
right.
really,
Shot
it's
it in
the
a
year,
mall.
it's 22 something, and you're still dealing with escalators. And there's still people who can't figure them out. That's the best part.
That right. Hey, you know,
I love the concepts in that Logan's Run presents, though. Utopia, but at a price. You know, and when does man really stop being man? You know, you've taken literally all. You have freedom, but you really have no freedom.
Well, blind submission to authority. You know,
yes, blind compliance to authority.
Propagandized religion. You know,
Right.
I mean,
Yep. So yeah,
it
so
reminds me a lot of the Lotus Eaters, to be fair. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you know, where the Lotus Eaters, they stop. They don't care about any of the things that are happening around them as long as they can have their Lotus, which in this movie is literal drugs and like orgies, and that's all they care. And you can do whatever you want to these people. They even cheer for the oppression of their fellow people during the carousel.
Well, yeah, they're cheering for their death. Now they think, some of them. I mean, I quite honestly, it's still a hard sell that they're being
reborn.
What do they call it, Matt?
They call it
renewed.
Rebirth.
Renewed.
Right.
So you're, you know, it's like a reincarnation, I suppose, type of thing after a fashion. And they, you know, they all come out. They're wearing their clan robes and the hockey mask. Yes, the clan robe and hockey mask. It's a good combo. What does that symbolize? What does that look like? That looks like death.
Yeah.
It's not like two ways about it. That's death.
Or the other reason that they wear that mask is so you can't tell who they are.
Right.
That way they can claim that they were renewed or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Without them going, "Hey, I saw so and so explode."
Okay.
Well, actually, no, that's wrong. Don't they? No, they still wear the mask.
No, they all strip.
Yeah, but they still wear the mask, though, right?
There's important symbolism here that a lot of people miss. So the shape of the crystal at the bottom is the same shape as is in their hand, as the crystal at the top. And it's red at the bottom where the end of their life, and white or clear when they get to the top.
Like, just
remember at the end how Logan says our crystals are clear?
Yes.
Yeah, so the symbolism, it's the same symbolism. We're in our next one, like we're renewed by virtue of, you know.
With a lot of these things too, we were talking about this concept. Excuse me, I still got this damn cough because all the damn smoke.
This week on Solid Gold.
Yes, but it's like these people are so controlled. You know, when you talk about the concept of renewal, like most of them have such a lack of personality. How would you even know?
True.
Well, they're like
a bunch of really well done. The carousel scene itself. I mean, aside from the fucking weird symbolism in it, it's everybody here is on a different winch and a wire. They tried having a winch with just individual wires coming up, and everybody got tangled up like a fucking spider web, and it was incredibly dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, I read that they were all like circus performers and stuff like that. That they got to do the wire work.
I mean, it looked great.
Yeah, it does.
And everyone's really
cheering, and they've made this into like a thing that people look forward to, and it's a public event.
Yes, they're sports.
When you get to the top act, you have to grab these two wires that are sitting there, and we'll just put a little shock through you. That's all.
Right. It's the bread and circuses. This is the circus.
Right, exactly. And then they each Sandman has like a walkie communication device. That's
the early version of the cell phone.
Right.
Or I guess the future version of the cell phone.
Right. And the computer, it's all interconnected with the computer network. It's telling them that, and of course this is 1975, right? So
76.
76. A lot of these ideas are like wireless and a computer coordinating it all. It seems simple now, but back then people were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And
the whole sci-fi back then,
right? But this whole thing where people are cheering their own destruction, that might as well have been, instead of a thing in there, it should have been like a border with just the walls coming down.
Yeah,
Thousands
no, I
of people pouring across it.
Well,
with people cheering.
So but the thing is, this society is not that smart because they think they're being renewed. They're going to live again. And
well, that's the other thing is from the time they're children, they go to these like pod things and learn, and then they become adults. Because we'll see later in the movie, there are kids that escape.
The wild children, yes.
Right.
The cubs.
So one of the things I found, I guess, I don't know if off-putting is the right word, but it's the perverse pleasure with which the Sandmen do their jobs.
Yes.
Well,
Right.
They don't just take down a runner; they taunt them and then like hunt them.
But don't you remember when he said, "Oh, there's Logan 6, a future Sandman"? They're conditioned from a young age to their hedonism is taking pleasure in the hunt. You know, the same way in Equilibrium, the Grammaton clerics are taught from a young age to like this is their like. Just as the other guys take hedonism and like doing drugs and whatever, these guys are their hedonism is this entire society is about rewarding pleasure and punishing disobedience. And so they're hunting this guy down like they're cats hunting a mouse or whatever. And Logan eventually wakes up when he realizes he's the prey because of the change the thing does to him. You know, it's a really fascinating structure. Like, the Sandman do serve a similar function in the movie as they do in the book, you know. But it's really fascinating how they made this society in the movie so hedonistically based, and that is enforced. Like, remember those of you who read Brave New World, how they had like childhood sex education and stuff like that to enforce societal hedonism on people. You know, this is kind of the same outgrowth of that mentality in terms of showing you how freaked up things can get, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Goat, sorry that your power's out.
Oh no, sorry. Also, again, to everybody, to all the good folks watching, however many of you are there are, because I can't see anything. I can't respond to comments tonight, and I apologize for that. I have literally no ability to do that, so I am sorry about that. My entire monitor is the images we're watching right now. So sorry about that.
I would say the special effects for the gun.
That's hilarious though.
Right. It kind of took me out of it a little bit. That was like one of the only special effects that they did that I wasn't almost completely on board.
It's supposed to be a gyrojet gun, right?
Right.
That shoots a rocket, basically. And the thing that's messed up about this movie is that, as we'll find out, Logan, so he's not the way that he is now is how he is, but he basically gets sacrificed by the computer to do this,
which runs everything.
Right. And then, but it also, by doing that, it like sows its own destruction.
Right. That it does. Because he has a little bit of an arc and kind of redeems himself. Kind of.
Yes, well, even though he's like trying to sabotage things all along the way because that's the mission. And we'll get there in a second.
Right.
That doesn't look good, Logan. That does not look good, buddy.
Nope.
Yeah.
Remember I said that there were writing holes in this movie? So you don't know in this movie, like, why does the computer pick Logan? Well, how does he get away with what he does in this sort of modern society? And then some people speculate that because we know the systems are breaking down behind the scenes, that the computer did this to cause the ending because otherwise everyone was going to die because the whole system was breaking down. Like, we see signs of that. Like that guy, robot guy, his job was supposed to gather protein from the ocean to help feed the people. And that system failed, and now there's no more sea protein coming in to feed the people. So, you know, like they're showing us constantly that the system controlling the city, the robot, the computer AI and all that is failing. And even the computer is like, why does the computer, like at the end part of when it like short circuits over reading his mind when there's no sanctuary or whatever? Why does that happen? Like I said, there's a lot of writing holes in this movie. It's a good movie, but you want explanation for stuff that they just don't give, you know?
Right. So a few slides ago, we saw the cleanup crew guys. They fly.
Oh,
down
yeah,
on the
I can
little
back that
thing
up.
and-
Spray
and
acid.
they spray whatever.
You mean the
right?
other guys with jobs?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But they're like hovering around on these, like, I don't know, anti-gravity things or something.
That is a peculiar thing, yes. And they
Right.
shoot
So I
the
was like,
shit out
the
of
levels of technology are kind of all over the place. The other thing that the movie will show that Matt was referring to is certain parts of the city are like abandoned and like ruined and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's breaking down.
Yeah, it's breaking
Right.
down. Mainly
Like where the
because
Cubs are.
if you only live to 30, right? How does somebody learn how to fix
Right.
really complicated
Yeah.
stuff?
No,
might
exactly.
learn it, but they
Yeah.
won't be competent. They won't be super experienced and be able
Nope,
to pass on
100%.
knowledge.
Right.
So,
Well, in the movie, it has
No,
not
it's not
been very
boy.
long since the original apocalypse. Like it's not thousands of years
Matt,
later.
how long has it been since the event
I think
happened?
isn't it like 100 or 200 years or something?
Yeah,
It's
something
not,
like
it's
that.
not like that long.
It's they're kind of
but
vague
it's a
about
long
it,
time, but it's not that
but it's
long.
not like thousands of years. Like
Right.
this, they don't have the systems in place to maintain this structure beyond a certain point, which we're already seeing the
Yeah.
failings of. And then the guy pursuing Logan destroys the entire water system for the village.
Yeah.
No, what a fucking retard. So
The,
anyway, this-
the other thing was with the robot with the protein. I kind of thought when that happened that guy was like super old, like it was a leftover from the before times, but I might be wrong. It was supposed to be part of the city.
well, I think his job was to service the city, but then things collapsed between there and like the mechanism of getting things to the
Right.
city,
Right.
and the fish stopped coming, which he said, and then people would come through the runners, and then he'd freeze them.
Right. So,
Maybe
Instead.
some protein.
but right
Right,
now,
we'll get there. We'll get there in a minute, so people can see what we're actually fucking talking about.
Right now, he's
Um,
drinking out of this completely unpractical glass that would get knocked
Right.
over. And
It is. It is. And
Every-
wearing a
every
super
2
gay
seconds.
robe.
and now,
Um,
and this is called dating now. In this-
Yes. Well, this is like Tinder. This is the
Yeah.
Tinder of
Tinder,
its time.
yes.
Yep.
They go on a thing called the circuit, and you just you put yourself in the mix, and then you pop up in someone's house. It's almost like
It actually materializes.
sorry, the computer went wild on me there,
Hmm.
which is in almost no way surprising. Okay, so impractical thing. Sorry about that.
You didn't see the guy that showed up before her.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, no.
Yeah, he's like
Now that
Ooh,
this is, of course, the beautiful Jenny Agutter, which you've seen in American Werewolf in London. Of many decades later, she played one of the main characters in Spooks, or MI6 as it's called here in the
Is
U.S.
she Australian?
I thought she was some sort of British, but
She's
I
hot.
don't know in particular.
she is hot.
Well,
Yeah, she looks like a doctor's companion, like 100%.
she does. Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
unfortunately, she never was. But
and,
yeah,
and of course, then this again is as Jacob in the memes put it as the city as Las Vegas. This is kind of like meeting at a bar. You're hot. Let's have sex. Okay, that's
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
but you like it. You've seen her all over the place. $6 Million Man. Midsummer Murders. That's a British. I know that from my aunt who loves that TV show. She's a well accomplished actress in TV and in movies. She might have been in some of the Marvel movies as one of the.
Yeah.
I remember the face. Remember those people? They'd show up as
She
like
was.
monsters on the wall saying you got to
Yes.
blow up New York City and all that. I think she's one of them.
She was one of them, and she shows up later.
ooh.
How old is she supposed to be wearing that green?
She is, I believe, 1 or 2 years away from her renewal.
No, green. She's younger than Logan. Logan's red.
Right.
Logan is a red, so she's a green. So she's still in her
Okay,
probably
so-
early 20s.
I think we should clarify. So up until the time, you're 16, you're clear, right?
No.
And then-
Clear is for the young
newborns.
ones, and then they're yellows, and then they're greens,
Okay.
and then they're reds.
Okay, so what age does yellow happen at?
There's also a pink,
Yellow is like the youths up till like I think age 11 or 12, something like that.
Okay, and then you turn green. I thought you turned green at 16. Because they talk
Oh,
about
maybe.
the
I actually
guy.
I have
They
all
were
of this
like,
in
"Hey,
my
you're gonna
notes,
turn
which are not with
16,"
me
and
right
then
now.
then the other Cubs will kick him out. So I think you go
Yeah, I
green when
think
you're
you do turn
16,
green at 16.
and then you're red at 25. I think.
Yeah, because you're reaching your
then your
It's
last
probably
year,
like 21 or 22.
and then in your last year at 29, you start flashing.
I also love his like posture in all of these. It was like this is a guy who's clearly never been rejected.
Nope.
Yeah, it was like he's
What do you
shocked by
mean?
this whole. Yeah, he's shocked by this whole ordeal. He was
Oh
like,
my
"What do you
God.
mean we're not going to fuck?"
Hi, Pippin. Pippin has wandered back in here. Pippin is now in the makeshift studio of the Empire.
So this is Michael York, for those who don't know. He is a great in a comedic actor in a drama series. He had great. That's his best acting area. Like he did a very good version of Three Musketeers. He played D'Artagnan. And I always thought he was a little off early in this movie when he slightly overdoes his comedic facial expressions. But the second half of this movie, or second 2/3 of it, is way better than the beginning. Like it's trying to find its feet, work its way, explain stuff to the audience in an incomplete way. And then when it starts happening, the run, the exploration, and all, that's when the movie hits its stride, you know? And as an actor, I think he kind of figures the role out maybe in the second.
As he's going through the movie.
Right.
All I know is I want to furnish my house with whatever couch he's got back there.
Right?
Oh, you can actually buy that couch. You can purchase that couch. Oddly enough, that's available.
Honestly, I think they put it in there because
I
think they put it in because it reminds of the end set piece where they leave the old man to go swimming back, where they all come out. It looks a lot like those stairs with the water. Honestly, I think
it looks like something that you would find in like a spaceship in a French
sci-fi movie
comic, like a French, like heavy metal piece in the heavy metal magazine, like French artists would do. It's got a lot of weird kind of.
So he's pulling the gun on her because she's questioning renewal. So this is, this is like the Democrats who question, are you sure a man can become a woman? This is the same kind of mindset. They are so committed to the bit that they just are like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? And then Francis shows up. He's like, hey, I got bitches.
And he's got
and a purple ball.
He's got like some kind of, I can't remember what it was called. Some kind of ball thing. He throws it
in
it's
obviously some kind of intoxicant.
Aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
Then it's a big building now.
Yep.
This poor guy. So he was over in one of those areas that they're talking about where the
Cubs are, the little kids.
Yeah, the Cubs are the younglings, which are just gone feral, and the city is literally shut off those areas. I don't even know what the fuck he was doing over there. Did a runner go?
Yeah, there was a runner. There was a runner in that sector, and because the runners go in there because they know that it's harder for the Sandman to find them. Also, when the first guy got killed, that they were taunting, and then they melted him with the workers melted him. If you looked on on Logan's screen, it had a new U429. Right. What that was saying was that guy's face had been recently. So they have these new U places you can go to, and they can give you like a new face or a new body, basically give you fake abs or whatever. And a part of this is I said, hey, head over to New U and get fixed, because you got these cuts. And they were like, get a new face while you're at it. So it's part of the story that people can get their looks changed.
Kind of like Vegas.
Right, exactly. But it's like it's super advanced plastic surgery. But so they make fun of this guy because he got beat up by like little kids,
children.
Right.
Yeah.
To be fair, they had dildo spears.
To be fair.
So look at this guy. Look at this guy on the controls. That guy. Look, he's a rough looking 20.
He
whatever.
Is not 29.
Not that guy. The guy in front of him there.
Yeah, the close one.
The close one.
He looks like Gallagher.
Really, he's got like a.
I think these guys are heading to carousel tomorrow.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
Well, there was none of the cast members were under 30.
Yeah.
So
I think what's his name was like 32. The main guy. So then they take whatever they got off of the runners and they put them in here and the computer scans it. And then this part was pretty cool because it just shows like how what is it? Analytical the computer is. It doesn't have. It's not like, what are you doing, Dave? It's more like identify.
Yes.
That kind of thing.
But then there's that thing.
They say,
Ankh.
yeah, right. It was like it's an Ankh.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool though, how they did the computer and all that kind of stuff. It was just creepy enough to not, you know what I mean, to be like soulless, to where it's just
it's not quite AI where it has a personality. It's still it's just cold, and it is,
and it does have a female voice.
They didn't really call it AI back then, but science fiction writers have been warning about it. A movie we should do called Colossus, the Forbidden Project, or even Dune. They've been warning about the dangers of computers. Harlan Ellison, I have no mouth on the screen.
Yes.
Warning about the dangers of these artificially intelligent supercomputers and the power they're given.
Skynet.
Sounds like Mrs. Tweepy when I leave dishes in the sink.
But yeah, so the computer runs the whole city. And if you notice behind him on the walls, there's these panels with lights. There's clear, yellow, green, and red. So each one is a computer module that's like monitoring and thinking about everybody.
Age group.
Right.
Yep.
This is back when computers took up entire like large rooms.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Right.
And then there's this procedure 033-03.
Right.
Ankh.
They were like, identify this.
Do you know what this is, Logan?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. That's not my bag, baby.
Yeah.
But here's something that says, Logan says, that is my bag, baby.
That's right. Make it your bag.
Austin, that's my mother.
So this is where this is the number of unaccounted for runners, and the computers like speculate, and he's like, oh, they all renewed, and the computer's like, no, and he's like, wait a second, so no one renewed out of all that, and the computer's like, you have your answer, like it doesn't say no or yes, but it just tells him you have your answer. So basically, he's coming to the conclusion that nobody's renewing.
Right.
Right.
And he's formulating. Also, Matt, you might know because I don't know. Do we know how many people live in the city? Does he ever talk about that?
Nowhere in the movie. It's to my dim recollection of some claims in the fandom. It's like 10 or 12,000 people in the dome.
Okay, so it's not. So this is a significant number, given that that's not a huge population.
Yeah, but that's over the course of the 200 years. That's not like last week. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's total number of runners.
Yeah.
And then so it's gonna tell them identify. So when you identify, you put your hand on this thing, and it like reads your crystal.
We are not far from that.
Procedure
retrogram.
Right. Retrogram.
What?
Right. So it basically makes him blinking. He's like, I'm gonna get my years back, right? And it's like, you have your mission. So basically, it screwed him over.
But when I do this, I'm gonna get my years back, right? You have your mission. Okay, I get that, but when I'm done, do I get my years back?
I've got 4 more years. I've got 4 more years.
Yep.
And this is where you have to wonder.
Look at that.
like, did they edit something out in this movie where they explain why the computer did this? And why a lot of people think it did on purpose to have him break the system down because the city itself was failing.
Right. Yeah, he tore the whole system down for 4 years.
And so
that's what you would think. But again, the easiest explanation is that the system, the AI, whatever you want to call it, knew the city was collapsing, and had to see if he could break the system down, or there was outlet for the population to go where the thought, something like that,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense.
Come on, buddy, get in the hot tub with me. Take off your clothes. Get in the hot tub.
No, not a chance.
Right.
Also, like, you could have been just like straight up with the dude and like, dude, I got like a really fucked up mission.
Right.
Yeah, but Francis is such a zealot. Of course, they both were. But it's easy to become not a zealot as soon as the computer changes you to blinking red.
Right.
Right.
I almost wish they had kept Francis like he was in the book. It would have made a little more sense for the character to be so over the top if he was really like a behind the scenes motivator,
Right. Pippin, what are you doing in here? Hello. I know you're too short.
And they can't depict it with 1970s level filmmaking, but in the book, all these guys know is super martial art. So
Pippin,
Oh, okay.
sorry, Pippin is in here. I'd like to be on the show, but it's too short.
Well, like in the movie, they're fighting with like really bad 70s sci-fi TV fighting.
Right, yeah.
But in the novel, they're like how the Grammaton clerics learn Jim Kata and all that. Not Jim Kata, Gun Kata. Like they learned.
Jim Kata is not a great example of super martial art.
What Jim Kata was awesome.
Oh, the City of Crazy People. It's a great movie. It's a really
exactly.
Crazies. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
So they're all
based on a real village in Romania
I'm not saying that it's not a fun movie. I'm saying it's not a superior martial art.
Right.
Oh, right.
So basically, these
who
guys
did
are
not
all
want to learn Jim Kata?
Okay.
Yeah, it's called something like Omega Kata or something like that in the novel.
Yeah,
and they're also elite hand-to-hand fighters and stuff like that.
We gotta do Jim Kata. Holy shit!
So no, we're not doing Jim Kata. So Logan shows her that he's like, I want to go to run. You can't run. You're a Sandman.
Right.
I want to run, but you're a Sandman. Meet me at this place, okay? All right.
I do enjoy her original reluctance, and then how all of her friends are like, no,
we have to fucking kill him. We literally have to kill him. He's all right.
Yeah, tell me that. Wait. Look, that dude is not 30. Like this chick is not. This guy's pushing.
No, look at that.
Wait. Go back to the other lady though. She looks like
Randy Travis
or something.
Yeah.
Freaking Betty White over there.
Yeah, she's like 40.
Yeah, she looks like the mom on the Brady Bunch.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're not 39. Also, not 39.
I'm just a 30-year-old man.
Wait, 30. I thought you said dirty. And I'm like, well.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell though with movies of this era because even people who are 16, they look
right.
45.
Just from the hair fashion and everything else, it's just people don't dress that way. They don't carry them. Look at that guy. That guy is 17 years old.
Right. Disco Inferno, right there.
It was that's what my dad looked like in high school.
Right.
That is a big ass hair.
Man, there's that guy. He looks like the guy from Escape from New York with the crazy tall hair.
He's this guy. One of these two guys, they look too much alike. It's hard to tell, but one of them is one of the Unhappy Days, the missing Cunningham brother Chuck.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There were 2 or 3 actors who played him. He was one of the actors who played Chuck.
This guy looks like
the dude from Ghostbusters and Die Hard, the bad reporter.
It's too early, but I refer to these people as proto twinks.
I don't know. This guy kind of looks like one of the guys from the original Mad Max movie.
The guy riding behind.
Yep.
Oh, what's his fuck? Yeah.
Who was he in The Police?
Yeah, exactly.
I bet he could throw a frisbee across that whole mall.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, this girl's wearing pink. Is that just another shade of red?
I don't know what that is. Actually,
maybe that's
another shade of red. Yeah.
No, because it appears to be a child.
But
what the other one's called? Maybe
I'm gonna look up Logan's Run movie colors and see if we get
because there's light green and dark
in my notes, which are not anywhere near me right now.
Hey, Frank.
Hey,
what's up, man? Welcome to the show,
Frank.
Yeah, look at this guy. There's no way this dude.
I am just a 16-year-old boy.
Very
Hello,
young.
fellow
I'm very young.
Now, if I remember right, in the TV show, there was actually old people that ran the city. There was like a cabal of them or something.
That's
The
what I was
Illuminati.
expecting.
Yeah,
What are you doing back there, dude?
and they were like old.
So this is what Google tells me. White clears birth to the age 7, yellow is 8 to 15, green is 16 to 23, red is 24 to 29, blinking red and black is the last 10 days for age 30, black is age 30. They don't say anything about pink.
Okay, well, there was obviously pink in there, so maybe that is just supposed to be a shade of red.
That may just be an oops.
Wait, I found something else. Yellow 9 to 15. I wonder if yellow 9 to 15 is for boys and pink 9 to 15 is for girls.
Maybe.
Oh, could be.
But that
So
makes sense.
Cathedral Station
was
is
a
where
pink
the
boy.
feral kids live.
There was a pink boy that I saw in that
You're a
wide
pink boy.
shot. Ugh.
That's what I'm thinking. Goat is pink. is
I wish I
blue,
hadn't
red.
said that now. In fact, so
Yeah,
and it's out there. There's no taking that back.
that one building in the middle there looks like out of Jurassic World or something.
Right?
Oh yeah.
That little
Yes.
top piece.
That's
there.
where the raves are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So they go to this. So that he calls computer to open this door up. So
Yep.
with this little comm device, he can open and close different parts of the city.
Yeah.
Why he's having her tag along, just so that I guess he can prove to her what he,
So
I'm
that
one
she
of
can
you
get in the
now.
way and be annoying. Yeah.
Because he's on
I
a
mean-
secret mission to expose
The little girl's like,
the runner. You know.
Yeah, the
thing.
network.
I'm just an
Network.
innocent little girl.
Right.
Yeah.
She steals her bracelet.
Come out at night.
Right.
Even the kid looks like she's 40. right?
Mostly.
This
Yeah.
is the Forrest Gump prequel.
Yeah.
That's Jenny. I love how they're all wearing foil. That's kind of good.
Wait, you don't do that?
Nah.
Fine.
Not when I'm on camera.
Okay.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
All right, I feel better about
also
myself now.
like a trope too, especially like when they have like post-apocalyptic, when they show like the group of kids, they're all like retarded looking too, like
No bad. Yeah.
they're almost simian, like
Little Tismy.
yeah, a little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there
Oh,
we
la,
go,
la.
on that one.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to hear a funny joke?
There you go.
Well, it's not funny. It's a little. It's wildly offensive, but it's still funny.
Perfect.
Best kind.
So one of my friends, and I'm not allowed to say who, it was, you know, how some people don't like cilantro. They have like
Yeah.
the bad gene for cilantro.
Yeah, it tastes
They
like
don't
soap
like
or
it.
something.
So they said, I'd rather be born with Downs than not liking cilantro. That was really fucking funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It was funnier in the moment. So please, if you have Downs and you're watching the show, please don't take offense. It's a joke. We're making fun of a lot of people. And then he made fun of Downs people. Fuck.
We're just
Good
jealous
job.
because we're missing a chromosome.
Right.
Yeah.
right
Yeah. And then this 35-year-old dude
there. They got
Yeah,
the far
Yeah, you
side.
got
It's
fucking,
even.
you got He-Man
Come
back
on.
there.
Definitely.
But yeah, no, I was like,
This guy
guy's
is supposed to
be,
he's
Yeah,
supposed to be 16.
yeah,
Right.
no, well,
Yeah.
15 and a half, you
Right.
know?
And they're like, because he tells them what's going to happen when you turn 16 and your
Yeah.
crystal changes to green. He's like, they're not going to let you stay here and you're going to have to go
They're
back
going
into
to
society.
fucking eat you. You understand that, right?
Right.
Eat you. They will make fucking steak. You know this, Matt? You remember the Star Trek episode Miri, which I fucking
Yeah.
hate, but this bit reminded me of that episode.
Well, you can clearly
Oh, for
see,
sure.
like, I mean, not just in this 70s sci-fi, but a lot of 70s sci-fi was influenced by Star Trek episodes. You can
Well,
see it all over the place. You know,
Roman, that was actually the episode I was thinking about where I was like, all the kids kind of look dirty and retarded.
I fucking hate that episode so much. The main actor in that, I forget what his name is, or the main child actor.
Uh-huh.
Literally everything he's in, he is an unlikable fuck.
Isn't
you
that
want
Ron
to hit
Howard's
with a
brother or
club.
something?
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
the one-
that's not Clint Howard. Yeah,
Oh, I'm thinking of the other
the
one.
the one the one who looks like Mickey Rooney. Like
Yes, yeah, except fucking like retarded Mickey Rooney.
yes,
I hate that actor in
Damn.
everything he is in. And it's amazing because I was talking to Matt, the drummer, about that. And he's like, I fucking hate that guy. And I'm like, I hate that guy too.
yes.
So anyway,
No, but they all have like this trope, right, where it's kind of like a false bravado, and you know, but really they're just a scared kid, and it was like, but it comes across as retarded, and
Right.
yes, like wildly retarded. Oh, also these guns. So there's like a butane thing going on here that makes them have that light up thing. But the problem is they didn't work like half the time. So they had to really, so they just had to do it and hope for it. The shot would get it.
Right. Yeah, the
Also-
flames went on too long. Like a quick burst would have been fine, and then show the explosion or whatever. But just the flames, it just didn't really work for me in the scene.
That looks like the gayest dance partner ever.
So
This guy, the entirety of his on-screen career is in like the 70s and early 80s. He was in the Final Countdown, Pete's Dragon, stuff like that.
Oh my God, what do you have? Oh
Then
no,
he becomes
he
a
stole this from
stuntman for
Catherine's room.
35 years of his life. After the
Pippin.
70s. So
Sorry, Pippin is stealing things from Catherine's room.
he was seeing him in like
There's the dog from Blue's Clues.
Maybe it was asking for it.
Maybe it's a dog. Pippin's a dog. You don't know what happened there.
he's like, be careful, darling. Everyone in this room is an extra in Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Now look at this facial expression. So remember early on, we showed that the Sandman were taught to take pleasure in the hunt and killing the people. Now he's been broken out of that mentality by his computer episode, and he's like, I really don't want to kill this guy. There's no pleasure to be gained from this. He's trying to learn his own emotions. This is when he began to pick it up as an actor in the movie and get the character's journey more than the comedic acting he's really good at.
Right.
Then there's this poor broad. She's the actual runner. That why he is here in the first place.
Yeah, she's running because she's 50.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to get back to the set of Dynasty. Joan Collins is waiting.
Right. Joan Collins.
Yeah,
she's like, I'm Joan Collins' double. I need to be in there.
I'm
only 20.
Double.
She's like,
I
it's a
smoke
mistake.
cigarettes with Margot Kidder.
She's just gotten too many facelifts. That's it. That's all.
What was that about cigarettes with Margot Kidder?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
She's beyond Kidder. She's Margot
I'm
Joker.
supposed to be in Superman.
Hey,
next
hey,
year.
hey.
Right.
One of the underwriters is like, dude, you sure having your mom this was a good idea?
Yeah.
No. Just paint her face ghost white.
Yeah.
Look, I mean,
No
look
bra on
at
her
where
either,
her
huh?
tits are.
Her boobs are in the middle of her torso.
Wow.
Call those knee
I really want to escape out of here before I'm 30. Really, I do.
I know.
Do they have nickel slots in Utopia?
Shit.
So that meme about it being Vegas is real. Also, the rundown part of the town that they're in looks like the Circus casino.
Oh God, I actually laugh because I have so many folks who will just randomly walk into my bar. You got nickel slots? No, get out.
Yeah, cocktail. What's it take to get a cocktail around here? If I was an alcoholic, I'd come here to quit drinking.
Oh shit!
Do you know what this is?
It's like it's a
Put it in
cross.
slot machine.
Yep. That's where he
Then
sees
Francis is slowly stalking here. Here's a nickel. I will give this to you if you go away.
Right.
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. Does it work in the slots?
Yeah.
I'm so gonna fucking kill you.
And she's like,
I'm not gonna make
I
it back
was
to the
gonna
set
go
of
to the
Dynasty.
$2.75 buffet.
No buffet for you.
Yep.
She's like, the waitress just comped my drinks.
Yeah.
Shit.
My drinks.
The other thing about the guns is like some of them are shooting off a whole bunch. It's like, where's the bullets?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, his is
Not
like
have any.
a lot going on there. So they were very inconsistent.
Yes, they were. Yeah.
Well,
the
I mean,
gun
when you have
effects.
flying little cleanup bot things that squirt acid on people, I guess you can have unlimited ammo guns.
True.
And this little
True.
girl looks like she was like, I was the flower girl in Mary Poppins on the steps of the, you know what I mean? Like,
Wow. Yes.
Yep.
yeah.
I thought it was so base that she like looked at this little derelict homeless girl. She's like, all right, give me my shit back.
I just looked up that woman.
Tell me
that
where the
looks
people
like
are,
50.
Newt. Tell me where the people are.
She looks 50. She was 32 when this was filmed.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
The child is 32.
No, the other lady.
The woman that looked like she was 50.
Well,
Yeah, you can have it
even
back.
this
I'll be
kid,
dead
this is
soon.
a weird looking little girl too.
That's what I mean. She looks like, you know,
She is progeria.
We're making fun of all the things. Then they made fun of another disability. And then the 45-year-old are still trying to kill Logan.
Right.
this was kind of groundbreaking for the time.
This is cool looking. I love
Yeah,
the effects here. Just the visual of this place
Yep.
is
that's
very
a
cool.
really cool shot.
This looks like super cyberpunk almost.
Yeah. I would like to think the
Farrah
director
Fawcett.
here was like, Farrah,
Ah.
just do you. Just be
You
yourself.
literally say whatever
She's
you
so
want to.
dumb in
sweetheart.
this. Like,
When I was
Well, I don't think it's just in this, my
though.
friend. I don't
Is it?
think it's just in this.
I remember.
yeah, but
like,
her lines, like somebody wrote her character this way. She's so dumb.
I think they just let her ad lib.
Basically.
and I remember like every like older kid on my block had a poster of her in their room.
Oh yeah,
It was a red bathing suit picture.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
had a red
yeah,
bathing
yeah,
suit.
yeah.
Plus
Her
the
and-
blue
it was
bikini
her
poster.
and-
I had that when I was.
It was
Yeah, literally
her
everyone
and-
had that.
The one I saw, everybody, she was like in a one piece or something.
Yeah,
That's I know the one you're talking about with the thing, right?
Yeah,
It was-
yep.
It was also, and she was also, it was either that or Heather Thomas.
Yes, Heather Thomas
who
was
was
another
the
famous
chick
one.
that was in
The pink,
Bolero
the
movie?
pink bikini shot.
Yeah,
with the
Heather Thomas
cornrows.
was in the Fall guy.
Who was
Yeah.
the, who was
Yeah,
the
she
chick that was
was.
in the Bolero movie, which she had cornrows or whatever?
Bo Derek.
That was Bo Derek.
Oh,
yeah,
Bo Derek.
everybody had one of those.
Well, yeah, Bo Derek was the next decade. Like Farrah was 70s. Like she was
Yeah.
the hottest chick in the 70s type of thing.
Wasn't Bo Derek in like a Tarzan movie or something?
She
Yeah,
was
Tarzan.
Tarzan. Yes,
Oh,
a lot of
Tarzan.
fucking Tarzan. Yes,
Yeah.
lots of
Again,
fucking
this
Tarzan.
guy's
Miles-
supposed to be 29 years old.
Yeah, this
Miles
guy,
O'Keefe.
right. So,
Looks like he's about
My
to
hero!
bust out really good.
I can
ice
walk!
skating.
yeah, I can walk. He says that he's the most like, I'm glad, the reason they put him in charge of this machine is he's like the most experienced because he's about ready to die.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
he went black. I like this machine, but then some of it looked really kind of like with the big
Yeah,
with
this is
labels and stuff
terrifying.
that were on it. Yeah.
This is horrifying.
Yes.
Oh yeah, when the blades all start moving around, I was like, yeah, that's doesn't look like it's gonna be
That's not
And
effective.
then
There you
she's
go.
like, you should get dark hair. 'Cause I
Yeah,
like-
she just kept fucking saying it to him. I was like, his
Yeah.
hair's not like that blonde.
Right?
Right.
I
Yeah, but
just
he
love
didn't
when,
care.
I just
He's like,
love when
"Yes,
they're
Farrah."
questioning her afterwards. She's like, oh yes, there was another guy there. It was like,
Right.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, it's like, did you get hit in the head?
Oh,
yeah.
and
That's
specifically,
what I mean.
this
so dumb.
new U place is the new U
Wait,
429.
wait, go back to that still her. She's got like this like she just like
So
little
that first guy that
teeth.
he killed, and it said that he had a new face from
Yes.
new U 429. This is new U 429.
Ah,
So
shit.
he-
Sorry,
he
the computer
Came
went
here
wild.
specifically to try to, because this is like connected to the runners network. And
Right.
so this guy's in on it. Now this guy's like, it's the latest machine, which I thought, okay, so there's somebody sitting around inventing stuff now.
He did, right? I thought he made it.
Did he make it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I,
thought
isn't
it
that what
was.
they said? I could have swore that's what they said.
Right. Anyway, so it has a thing where the laser will cut you, and then it'll spray a healing thing on you, and you won't be
Yeah,
able
like
to feel it.
immediately.
Right, immediate. But it's not. You would totally feel that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're definitely feeling that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then he gets, and he gets a phone
if you're
call.
doing it after the fact, you're feeling
Yeah.
it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then I think it was just an artifact of like the special effects they had available. But he gets a call on his cool cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
There's no cord or anything.
I mean,
But
this is supposed
this,
to be
look
like,
at the like that's not digital or anything. That's like an old rollover clock.
it looks
Right.
like a gas, like
Yeah.
it's serving gas up, you know.
Yeah. Yep. And it's got like big click handles and stuff.
But remember, this is supposed to be set like super technology
Right.
combined with low tech stuff they can maintain. So
Oh,
Yeah, they have the on switch, just literally says movement, kinesis on it. You know,
Uh-oh.
hilarious.
So
Uh-oh.
right. So then it goes crazy and it starts lasering everything and cutting him up. And because he was like, what would happen if the healing effect stopped? So they start fighting, and then this guy gets sliced up in there.
That was
I
a
can't
cool
remember
shot,
what
by the
rating
way.
was this movie.
It was only a PG. There were a
Okay.
lot of scenes they had to change to get the PG, like the
Yeah.
little sex dungeon thing.
Yeah, the dark scene.
They had to cut
I
out
don't know.
a
That
lot
was
of that.
pretty. I was like,
a lot of
wow,
the
that
drug
is
use
pretty
stuff
bad.
they
Yeah.
had to
Also-
cut out. So
remember, PG was a broader category back then.
that's
Oh,
true.
yeah,
That's
there was
true.
no
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
13
right.
at the time.
PG-13
Yeah.
didn't exist.
No,
Yeah,
not
right.
until
Remember, Jaws
early
is a
80s.
PG movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Temple of Doom is like one of the first.
It was,
PG-13
right.
Yeah, they
Released
was the
first.
first, in fact.
Yeah, because of the chest thing, pulling the heart out.
Oh yeah,
What would have been cool is if
he looks
you
like
know
he's
they
still
could
Well,
have done
right in the
like,
dick. Look at that.
cutting his legs off and stuff.
No, Mr.
Literally
Bond,
right in the dick.
why?
That's what killed him right there. That shot.
That's what did it. The dick shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kicked in the dick.
and then she's all
He died with the
That is something
does.
out of
that is like
Austin
a how it
Powers.
feels to chew 5 gum.
that's
moment.
Austin Powers' death right there.
she does. But Farrah Fawcett's character does get like fall down and get a concussion or something. So it doesn't make her any smarter.
No.
Agreed.
Well, I
Or
think
get
her motivation, badly written, was she wanted him to die because he was a Sandman. Remember, these guys aren't trying to kill him because they think he's a spy. They're trying to kill him because they think he's a Sandman who's killed their people trying to escape.
Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, Sandman is. It's not a great job. It's better than being a cleanup guy, I guess. Though.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, can you imagine if one of those cleanup guys lost it and just disintegrated like a crowd of thousands of people?
Exactly.
Right.
He has like a postal
Computer
moment.
would be
Yeah,
like,
that'd be
what the
hilarious.
fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You know, it's like,
Right. Yeah, this dude.
I gotta
freaking
get
out on
back to
everybody
that '70s show, man. Get off me.
He's like Harry.
here. He does kind of look like one of the wet bandits, doesn't he?
Would
He
be-
does. I was gonna say he looks like. He looks.
And
like,
here we go. Now they're in the orgy scene. Now there's
Right.
I cut like most of this out. It's
yeah.
just a room where everybody grabs each other and has sex.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
this is of course when my wife walked downstairs. She's like, "What the fuck are you watching?" And I was like,
and it's done
Nothing?
in slow mo too, like Pat.
"Yeah." In the
It
back,
is. It is.
and there's
It's like,
just like
lower your
random,
pants, Sammy.
like orgasm noises in the back. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
that essentially is their whole society in this movie is
Right.
drugging, drinking, and sex all day,
Right.
except for Sandmen who hunt people down, you know, and the cleanup guys, you know.
Right. The two people who have jobs.
Wow, yeah, and the whole cleanup thing gives you a whole new dimension if it's at this orgy place.
Oh yeah. Gross, dude. I can't
I
imagine
hate my
what that
fucking
room
job
would smell
so
like.
much.
Now this part was cool because this is shot in a real facility, and I was like, "Holy crap,
Yeah.
this is a huge place!"
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And what it looks like to me is the engine room on the new Star Enterprise in J.J. Abrams' world, because that was basically a giant, stadium freaking heater, underwater, water tank.
Well, what I see when I look at this, maybe because I have too much inside knowledge of, is like a 1970s sewage cleaning plant.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It was it was like a water processing place or something.
Oh, there they are.
The turkey basters.
Yeah.
The dildo spear.
I have to be inseminated.
Hello.
Give them little puffs.
Though,
of that
I mean,
pain-
as
pain gas.
pokey as they are, the scene is well depicted from a directing point of view, where they're all shadowed and trying to intimidate them.
Yeah.
You know, so
I mean, that's a pretty cool shot.
No,
Yeah.
it's cool for what it was. It was just making it a joke. You know?
Yeah.
So at this point, though, Logan is still on the side of the city.
But
because he calls this in so that they can come in and kill everybody.
Where'd Jacob go?
So this is more.
Did Jacob leave? Jacob get disintegrated?
I don't see
Damn you, raccoons.
Yeah.
And just like that, he was gone from our lives.
So this is where the writing hole again rears its ugly head. We know, as people who've seen the whole movie, there is no sanctuary. That once you escape all this, you just run underground to meet the guy who's going to turn you into protein, basically.
Right.
So
do they not know this, or is this?
Yeah. What are they doing? Who are these people?
I think they're guarding
they're
guarding that last door before you go in, because once you go in, they say no one's ever come back, so they assume that they made it to sanctuary.
But then, why is that voice telling people there's a sanctuary? Is this like the Matrix, where it's a filtering process to get rid of the contentious? You know?
Oh, right. Where it's actually a plot by the computer.
Yeah. So, but that's the whole sort of thing with
much
the movie
less
version
contrived
of this.
because the
Why
protein
is this
like
happening?
defeat
With
everybody,
the
right?
sending him and all this stuff.
Right. But it
Why
doesn't,
wouldn't you
because
just
it's
have the
frozen
people
into
who
the wall.
fucking ascend turn into protein?
Because that's Soylent Green.
I have a feeling there's some Soylent Green going on with a lot of these people.
Right.
You know.
Absolutely.
But like that's why I think. I mean, they would throw away the footage. They wouldn't even keep it back then. But I think there's chunks of this film that were recorded.
I agree.
In the original script, either one film or just cut out of it, that explain some of these plot elements, because it doesn't feel like they're missing. It feels like they weren't put in.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like they didn't create those parts, because other parts of this film are very well thought out. It just feels. We had another movie like this where they would cut out chunks of what should have been the plot and it skipped from scene to scene.
I think that was Wolfen.
No. It was a good movie I'm talking about.
Chud. There was definitely parts in Chud where
that too, but this is like a long time ago, like last year. Anyway, you can watch this film when they do the cuts. You're like, shouldn't there have been something where they said a few more lines of dialogue to kind of explain something, even if they were running down the hall here or whatever, you know? I'm not gonna go on and on about it, because I do like this movie. I don't want to get the impression I enjoyed this movie. I think it's like a 7.58 out of 10. It's not a great adaptation, as I've said, but it's a really entertaining movie with a lot of high quality work put into it.
Yeah. See, the fact that this is here, this thing where it's like put in the Ankh and it'll open the door. It tells you that so the runner network is in fact real, and that there is supposedly a sanctuary somewhere.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would.
Or it's the big hoax. One of the two.
Right. Yeah. But the.
Oh my God. This is my favorite, probably my favorite scene, or my second favorite scene in the whole movie is about to happen, where this one guy basically kills the city with one shot.
Right.
And destroys their entire water supply.
I was surprised too that they did this big water set. That had to cost a lot, and then the people are really getting hit by that water too. I mean, they're probably stunt doubles or whatever, but when you're dealing with that volume of water, that's no joke, because there's not a lot of ways you can safely regulate it.
Nope.
Now they do it all in CGI and it look like crap. But
yes.
Well, I love that part of what's happening here, because the computer was like always go down, right? Mm-hmm. And then they immediately just start going upstairs, immediately, when there is obviously a downstairs right there, because they wanted to be in that cool part of the set. Also, but I just thought it was odd that they did it like that. Like, it was immediately right after the first thing he does is go up the stairs.
And this is a real place. This isn't like a set, I don't think.
No.
But the other thing to be of note is that the voice for the door lock computer is a male voice versus the computer for the city is a female.
Oh, that's true, which is a very odd thing back then. There's always a girl voice.
I love to see blast.
And here it is.
Gunshot. And this is the city's supply of water, basically. Of drinking water, I should say.
Yeah.
There we go.
I thought that they mention it that they were like it's some kind of like fish breeding
Yeah, they were
Right.
fish tanks.
place.
In there.
Yeah,
Right,
for
yeah.
fish tanks.
Yeah, for that robot. Right.
Right, but I meant that. So what? Yeah, this is what. And then
Well, no,
this is some kind of weird, like
The robot is Box or whatever. He
Yeah.
gets his protein from the oceans. Well, he was supposed to, but then it stopped for some reason.
right.
And then he was saving up people as protein, basically.
I think he was too good at his job, if I had to guess.
Maybe.
Well, you're given the impression from, again, possibly a missing scene that the retrieval to get the protein from him stopped at some point.
Right.
Yeah,
Also,
no one's
where were
coming
they
up here to
at?
get the protein.
That they had like this engine speed control thing from an old ship, and it went on an elevator that looked real, like it really went up that high. So
Right.
where were they at that they had an elevator going that far down into the ground? I wonder.
Could have been an old mine. They could have
Yeah,
filmed at a couple of places. An
yeah,
old mine. I mean, I know some of those scenes are in a 1970s era sewage detox.
right.
You know,
Right.
um,
Yeah, this was
A
really
lot of this
jarring
was
for
filmed
me
in
the first
Texas
time.
as well.
Yeah, like I said, and then all of a sudden, like
Oh,
they're in a Rankin
so-
Bass movie. Like
Right.
This is
Mr.
what
Walking
Matt
in
Ryder
a winter
pointed out.
wonderland.
He's like, they're in this fucking ice cave. Why is the floor just straight smooth?
Right.
You know.
Maybe
Easier
the
for
robot
robots.
like
Yeah.
tools around in there and kind of it's got like penguins and shit.
I see that. That's fucking hilarious.
Quick, let's take off our clothes.
Because
Yeah.
they were
we know
close
the
All right.
entirety of this point was to get the actors naked. The entirety
Oh,
of
of
that.
course.
Right.
Hello there.
Hello.
I'm a ghetto delic.
Yeah. Right.
Now, the actor
Fish,
who did his voice, I don't know.
Plankton, seagrass, protein from the sea.
I don't know if the actor was actually in the suit, but the guy who does his voice, you've
Oh,
all
he was
seen
in there.
him.
Yeah, you can see his mouth on the
Yeah.
inside when
I
the robot.
read he was in the suit.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's a
it
black
sucked.
guy who the actor. If you see his face, if you look him up, you'll know this guy from tons of stuff. But you know his voice the most from in one of the '90s Spider-Man series. He was the Kingpin. But he's done like I said, if you show his face, you'll say, "Oh, I've seen that guy on like 8,000 different things." You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Roscoe Lee Brown.
Yeah.
Let's go, Lee Brown.
He looks like something from like Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, also,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
C-3PO's
like, I was
drunk
getting like some
uncle that never
Superman
shows up.
3 vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a walrus.
Yeah, it's a walrus. Yep.
That's a lot of protein.
Yeah.
Like the actor was in Jumpin' Jack Flash.
That's a good movie. I like that.
Yeah.
So here's all
I
the
am the
previous
walrus.
runners,
Right.
though. This is a cool
confused.
match shot.
Right.
I am the walrus.
The fish
Coo, coo,
stopped
coo, coo.
coming, but they kept coming, so I froze them.
That's right.
Right. So he just did his programming. And they're all like Han Solo in the
Carbonate.
Oh, and
carbonite.
protein.
Yeah.
Now,
They're all painted white, by the way, because
Whoever-
that's the,
whoever wrote this, because of where it's set, is basically in the Washington, D.C., Virginia, Maryland, that sort of Delta area.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know geologically, that area is a giant swamp. Okay.
Yeah.
We've just
Yeah.
drained. I don't mean political. I mean the actual water murky swamp. And the swamp reclaiming those lands and pushing out flowing water from the rivers and the oceans would be why the protein from the sea would no longer be coming to him, and he's not conditioned to get the protein from the fresh water.
Right. Now
They've
I
never
get why
seen
they
this
had to
done
do
before.
what they did, but that robot fight, I really wish that they hadn't done that because it made that like all those people that died to that robot were complete wusses because that fight was
Yeah.
no, it didn't take a
Yeah,
lot.
it didn't take much.
right.
My birds. My
Right.
birds.
Yeah.
Well, he is the first trained combatant who ran. They're all basically like glorified like children. They have no combat skills. They don't, they work out, but that's about it. They don't depict it in the movie, as I said, but he's like an elite trained soldier with hand-to-hand combat and survival training and stuff like that. not wilderness, but like, confined wounds and all that, at least in the book. So I like these scenes when they get out there and they're like, what is this? What is that thing in the sky?
Yeah, they've never seen this stuff. I also like the girl. She's like, I hate outside. I hate the outside.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
like I said, right there is like where I fell asleep, and then when I woke up, Kroll was playing, and I was like, "Wow, it's way different on the outside."
Well, this is a nice,
quite the tonal shift.
This is a nice writing contrast too. Again, he's trained to deal with situations. He's calmly evaluating it. She's panicking. She has no grounding for any hostile situation. So this is good acting and writing and directing on all the team part. Like he knows you got to calm down, evaluate. He as a character, as an actor,
Right.
Like I said, the second 2/3 of this film, Michael York's character and as an actor really pick up.
Second 2/3.
Well, because at this point he's all in because he understands. I mean, he's screwed going back. Francis is trying to kill him, and now they're outside. So his entire vision of what his world is gone.
Right. He needs there to be a sanctuary because he really wants to be free, and he almost despises where he came from, which we learn later.
And we're naked again.
Oh yeah, here's where they look at their hands.
And at this point, I was expecting some other humans to come out and steal their clothes, and then there'd be like some horns, and then some gorilla guys on horses would run up.
And remember,
style.
The white crystal means they've been reborn. So what do they do when they notice they're being reborn? They self-baptize in clean water.
Right.
A lot of symbolism in this film. That's really.
And there's Washington.
All that damn algae that liberals let it overrun DC.
Yeah.
But that's a good observation, Matt, about the land kind of returning to what it was.
Yeah.
And this is actually what it looked like around Washington, D.C. back when it was first built.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that kind of like water marsh land.
And then they see a beard, which they've never seen before.
Why he looks? Why does his face look like that?
Beard Liberty. That's what it is.
Right.
Well, they're like, that's the other thing is they see him old.
And
they've never seen an old person.
Right.
If you kind of listen to their dialogue, they almost think that the people up there were giants because of how big he is.
Right.
And again, I do like the matte effects here. I think it's well done. It has character.
Right.
They're in a graveyard. They don't know what a graveyard is.
Right, because I guess when people die in the city, they just get disintegrated. By the spray. They get
loving husbands, loving wife. What does that mean?
Right, because they don't have that concept.
Nope. They have no husbands, no wives.
Yeah,
they're going into the capital.
Which is kind of, I don't know. I mean, would you be able to? I would have thought that naturally people would just gravitate towards each other and not, maybe not everybody, but a small few.
Remember, they're conditioned with training and drugs from a young age.
Right.
They're all propaganda mind controlled,
Also, they see cats for the first time.
Never seen a cat.
Yeah.
And then Peter Ustinov.
Roman.
Like from Babylon 5.
Yeah.
What are those earth animals? The feathers, beak, webbed feet. Cats. Cats.
What else?
And so Peter Ustinov apparently improved an awful lot of his dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
So he's been outside. He's never been part of that city.
Right.
He was born outside. I mean, there's probably a few more like him floating around. You never see them, but it would make sense. And he's just lived in this place his entire life. The only other people he knew were his parents and the cats.
Cats,
which are everywhere.
They all have 3 names.
They all have 3 names.
It's very important.
And they're like,
He picks
what
up a table
the
leg.
hell?
He's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, they never explain in a movie what the disaster exactly was that
No,
caused
they
all
don't.
this. In the book, it's a sort of weird overpopulation thing that causes like societal issues that the people basically outvoted the elderly and said you got to be executed, and eventually the age goes down to like 21 or 20. You know,
Right. Yeah, he
Again,
wants one
I
of
read
those
the book when I was
jewels.
like 10, so it's been a long time. You know?
Right. Yeah, he wants one of those jewels in his hand. He doesn't understand. They're like, "No, you don't get it. These are oppression."
And this is some high quality acting between these three.
Yeah.
Like they're even though they're speaking the same lingual language, they're not speaking the same dialogue, I guess you might say. Like they don't know what each other means when they use certain words that exist in both languages.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
what
the
is,
vernacular is
what is
different.
beloved husband? You know, like he knows how to pronounce it, but has no idea what the concept is. You know, like what are cats and you know.
Right. He probably thinks this whole thing's a hallucination at this point.
Yes.
Like the only people he's ever known is his mother and father. These two people just rolled up on him out of nowhere.
And he's like 70 years old, so
Right.
you think he's been conservatively without his parents for at least 20 years, you know, like
Probably, yes. That's probably the safe version of that.
Right.
We'll get to the
so he's been in solitary confinement talking to cats for a little bit, so like
right,
he is like socially stunted, and it oh yeah, and this guy just rolled.
Francis is a good tracker.
Well, they got
He was able to
that little phone hand tracker thing will track their crystals.
Oh, so he's not a good tracker. He can just follow directions.
This is like me when my buddy's wives interrupt poker night. I'm like, get your ass back upstairs. I don't want to see any pictures of your fucking kids.
And then it all goes haywire. I do love this room. They did a fantastic job with portraying the Senate chambers.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I mean, they really, you could tell that. I mean, this movie probably turned some heads back in the day. I mean, a lot of the stuff, a lot of their techniques is used effectively. I mean, there's effects that come across where like now they're laughable, but at the time they were completely appropriate and they were all done well. I can't think of anything where I was just like, ooh, that looks really hokey. I mean, it seems to be very on point for the time it was shot. This is this is a pretty baller film.
Agreed.
This is one of the funniest cuts from when he jumps to when he lands
Oh
on
yeah,
him.
there's no way that he's just breaking both his legs right there.
I was waiting. I was honestly, it looks so bad. I was waiting for him to just be laying there like, what do I do?
Now,
This was a miscalculation.
This is him jumping is something an elite soldier can do. That level of jump, if you land carefully. So they're trying to depict him as an elite soldier, but then it's like a weird, like teleport the way they
very
did it.
awkward. Yeah.
Turns into a Buck Rogers
normally
fight.
They would teach you to like tuck into the roll, like not land. But he's like, nah.
It's a hardcore match.
I'm giving it the ankle breaker.
No, man. Superhero landing.
Now there is some better combat choreography here. Like they are doing some legit hand-to-hand stuff with, like when he went for the throat stomp, for example, and some of the like grappling. But you can see that they really had no concept back then. Like now they'll train the actors in like 6 martial arts for these,
Right.
Like here, like, I think Michael York in real life knows some martial arts and fencing. I don't know about the other actor, but like, what were they? I'm just commenting. I'm not saying it's bad or whatever. I'm just commenting.
And his last line is, "Logan, you've renewed."
Because he can't leave the paradigm of what he's been propagandized.
Right. He's like, oh man, you were right.
So they actually do bury him though, which is kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And again, I like the matte stuff behind them. I know what it is, but I still like it.
And she is wearing far too many clothes.
No, she was cold.
Don't care.
So yeah, Logan's like, we have to go back. I don't want to go back. We have to go back. We have to
Logan's
show
not a true believer. He wants to create sanctuary in a sense by getting the people to a better place.
Right.
Now, for an old man, he is moving along. He is trucking along well.
This is quite the trek.
If you survive to your 70s out there like that, you probably are in good shape. Yeah.
Right.
I do believe that they've also never seen a fucking fire before.
Right.
Yeah.
Beloved son.
He's talking about your beloved wife, beloved husband.
Yeah, and then they get
this is Planet of the Apes scene here, but it's not.
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me.
I was expecting the statue, but
it looks like it was literally shot on the same exact location.
Right.
Right.
It does.
It does.
You bastards! You did it! You blew it all up. This is a real place.
Yeah, I thought this place was freaking cool.
Yeah.
Did you read about this thing, Shield?
Yeah, it was like some kind of like art display, right? But they were so dangerous, they were afraid we're going to fall in there.
Well, people kept in 2004. People kept it was 9 feet deep at this point. It was actually something you could dive into, but people kept going into the water where Logan and the girl went into the water, and they all drowned. So they closed it down and made it 2 feet deep.
Right.
So they brought the bottom up. But it's a totally real place.
This water. So for context of what's happening in the movie, this is used for some sort of power system, either hydroelectric.
Wait, this is in Texas.
Cooling reactors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Texas. And now all the fish are going to get in. Nice job, Logan.
Now, where was it going? It is not believable that she could hold her breath and swim that long underwater. Him, yes, because he's supposed to be a well-trained super soldier. But anyway, I can live with it.
Right.
There they go.
How often do they have the carousel? Is it once a year, or is
no, it's a regular event. Every time you hit, so it blinks red and turns black in the last 10 days before your birthday, basically.
Oh, so every 10 days, probably.
Yeah, so they just do it when they get a group of them together. They just renew them / Soylent Green.
So here's a question: if you somehow skipped the carousel, like for whatever reason you didn't go, you would just continue aging like normal.
Well, the Sandman
be a runner, right?
The Sandman would come for you.
No.
Right.
Let's just say that like you fell down in a hole in the city.
Yeah, they're not augmented in any way.
Right, exactly. That's what I mean. So you would just continue to age, and there was like a lot of food and water down there, and nobody came to look for you. You would just continue to age normally.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, that's the people in that derelict part of the city are older than the ages, some of them, but they don't survive very long because of limited resources.
Right. But I mean, the crystal doesn't just kill you; it's just an indicator of your age.
Right.
And it's
also your interface.
Problem solved. It was like
right. Yeah, I mean, the computer can track you and all that, but what I mean is it's not like, oh, your crystal turned black. It's 10 days past. You're dead now. Like,
I was gonna be like, if they wanted to do it correctly, they would have like it just like release some sort of poison in your bloodstream.
Right.
Well, in the novel, the people are conditioned to on their day go in. You ever see the Star Trek episode "Taste of Armageddon"? Where they voluntarily walk into disintegration chambers. They walk into a sleep chamber where they get hit with a poison gas that basically takes them out on a pleasure high. So,
right.
And it's voluntary. They don't, they just walk in there when their time is up.
Right. So the computer is questioning Logan about sanctuary now. And he's like, there is no sanctuary.
And I like this, what it's doing, where it's taking his brain waves and making artificial personalities. That's a cool computery thing. Although, again, you question, why is the computer doing any of this instead of just, cracking down, sending like 200 Sandmen and killing everyone who's off the crystal timer,
Right.
Right. Also, this holographic technology was like groundbreaking at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I think the movie got put up for an Oscar for it, for this part of it. Also, I don't remember if the haunted house in Disneyland had the hologram in it yet, or that wasn't until later, because it was around this time that they made that ride, early 70s-ish, late 60s, I think.
Right.
I don't know if that's still open.
I like that effect.
Yeah, it's still there.
It is. So every couple years they update it, so it's not the same.
So they didn't change it to like Tiana's Bayou Haunted House or something?
No, it's
No,
still,
that was
the Haunted Mansion's still the mainstay.
The Haunted Mansion, still Haunted Mansion. I forget what the log was. The log ride.
It was Splash Mountain.
Go back real quick.
Yes. That one
where he's shooting at them guys in the doorway. I love that part because these two guys come running out. He shoots one shot. They turn around and run back out of the room.
Yeah.
Nope.
No thanks.
Oh, and yeah, he's taking out the computers here.
Yep, the RGB display. That's right.
He's like, I'm going to HDMI.
That's right. The mirror shot there was cool too. How they were looking at the ceiling, but it was actually, I like that shot.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool shot. They had a lot of really good effects in this area. Like I said, man, the only one of their effects that I didn't enjoy was the gun. Other than that, everything else I thought was great.
The gun was the weakest effect. Also, I think the full version of the city
model
wasn't. Was you could tell it was a model, but everything else,
right?
Yeah,
was
that looked
fine.
like that looked like some kind of something where you were going to see the like you were talking about before. When you get to the Winterland, it was going to be like some stop motion stuff,
Right?
with the model.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
everything's coming. And this,
oh shit! The mall's closing.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
This guy.
We're about to hit my favorite scene in the whole movie.
He's just out here living his best life,
That's right.
Got a fire
and
going,
then the people start to appear.
and then a hot chick comes in, touches him. Ooh, yeah.
Right. He's like, hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Oh, Dana.
A lot of people. Oh, are they going to eat me?
Oh, I'm glad.
The interesting thing here,
I'm glad I stocked up on that blue chew gold.
like the depiction here, the way they're portraying it, and which I think will be true to a point in the real world, like they're not repulsed by his elderliness
No, they're
the way they
fascinated.
might have been conditioned to.
They're
They're
fascinated.
saying this is one of us. Some like they're just trying to see if it's real, and like she's smiling and says, "Oh, it is. It's human. He's human. He's real." Like, and he smiles back like he sees people for the first time more than two, and like
Right.
it's like I said, that's why it's my favorite scene in the whole film. It's very humanistic connection, social primate behavior.
Yeah.
It's like the little black lost boy in Hook. when he, like,
Yes.
starts grabbing Robin. There you
Oh,
are.
there are
Peter.
Peter.
Right.
Pockets.
And it's all going to be okay.
And then
Yeah.
it
The
ends
God
with an
bless us
explosion.
everyone scene. That's right.
As they all die from starvation
Yeah.
and
Right.
They have no survival skills at all.
None.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
then
What are all these
yeah, they
cinnamon foods on the
Everybody
ground?
get
A
to
couple places.
cannibalism.
No, they spent the next week eating cats, and then they went to camp.
I mean, they're so worse off than like most other people. Like when
I just
winter
see
hits,
the-
they're like I've at least seen
the
snow
old
in my
guy.
life, you know,
So,
like
You see
they
the
have
old
no
guy
idea.
trying to teach people. Hey, no, don't do that. Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
not again.
So, hey, everybody.
Got-
Thanks for
having something to face.
hanging with us. This was, I get to actually be back and participate now. I've been just slide screening the entire thing here.
Roman's run from the heat in his garage.
So I'm in obviously I'm in a back room right now because it's she wouldn't do sci-fi conventions because all anybody ever wanted to talk about was the little green dress,
yeah.
which quite honestly, you could see though, right? You're like, all right, I get that.
I'm just saying.
So
The birth of the simp.
So to give a brief summary of the TV show, people curious, it is a loose sequel to the movie. One of the big changes they make is that, you know, in Equilibrium, a secret group of people off the drug was controlling everything. Well, there's in the TV show, there's a secret group of old people controlling that society, and Logan and Jessica, they go on their run, and they travel across like the U.S. That's different sci-fi. They're looking for there is a sanctuary, and the episode by episode they see different sites. They meet aliens, they meet robots, and Francis continues to chase them along with other Sandmen. That's kind of how the TV show worked out for the 10 episodes or whatever.
It was okay. You have to have the chasing, right?
You know, it was okay. It wasn't great. Elliot Gould. Is Elliot Gould? What the hell is the guy's name? You'll recognize the actors from the TV show too, because they were all over everything. Gregory Harrison and Donald Moffat and Randy Powell. You'll recognize these actors if you see their faces. They play like, because I've seen those guys in like 18,000 other things I've watched. You know, like anything. Right. You know, it's worth checking out if you're curious how it turned out. I would strongly recommend, if you're a reader, to read the book. It's a very good book. Well, if you don't read, that's fine. I have nothing against that, you know. But it is a very good book, but it's very different from the movie.
The penis.
It would almost have to be at that point, right? Like, you know, there's this is too highbrow a concept to get like, oh, we're gonna give you Terminator.
Well, one of the reasons for changes is you can't depict the hedonistic society of 10-year-olds on visual media. You know, it's like that. It's like in Stephen King's there's certain scene that's edited out.
Oh yeah, they are not.
You just can't. You can depict it literary because you can explain it, but you can't. Like in Brave New World, when they depict the adult education of the children, they gloss over it in both movie versions. I think that exist. Whereas in the book, you can explain it, so you can depict it. I don't think you could do a direct. You can do some of it as an adaptation with the sci-fi stuff and the world being like that and all, but they'd still have to age them all up, you know.
Right. No, the movie has a lot of messaging. I like it. I mean, it speaks a lot to. That's what good writing does, though. Is it can skip over the era it's in to the era that you're in, and you can say, I see what they're doing here, and it does fit. You know, they're always talking about overpopulation. Even though the planet has an awful lot of fucking room.
Well, everyone's like, it's overpopulation, we're going to end. And then everyone else is like, the birth rate's too low for replacement. Yeah. So which is it? You know what I mean?
It's both.
I guess it depends on where you live.
Yeah, exactly. Or,
But you're still running the same problem. Like China has a repopulation
China.
Well, India does not have a repopulation problem. For
those of you who might watch this movie again, now that you know there's a lot of symbolism and stuff in there, you'll catch more of it because this director is an excellent director. And the writers were pretty good with this. Like I said, they're just missing chunks of it, but I think we're editing issues. But you will see, like I said, the one I pointed out where the symbolism in the red at the bottom and the white at the top, and later on, the white crystals when they rebaptize themselves in a different form of renewal. There's a lot of that throughout this movie that the director's pointing stuff out, you know, and it's really cool. This is like you can't call it a great sci-fi film because it does have some missing footage, plot holes or whatever. But this is how a sci-fi film should be. You know, it should put your mind into concepts. It should have weird, like advanced technology used for purpose of advancing the plot, not just for purposes of looking on screen, you know? And, well, I can talk a lot about this movie.
Yes, you can.
I'm in the hospital bed with no resources to, like, you know, but that's going to change, guys, because I'm on the wheelchair movement.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
That is great.
I recommend this movie to anyone listening. I recommend the book. And if you're curious, the TV show. There's a whole collection of cool stuff in here.
Yeah,
Who's
this was
snoring?
What is
easily.
that sound I'm hearing?
That's-
I don't know.
Sammy boy.
It's not me.
Sammy.
No.
I assumed it was Sammy.
Who's snoring?
I did too. That's all.
It sounded like a pug, like somebody's dog is up in the microphone.
Oh, you
that's
know
what
what you
it
might have
is.
heard? There's a,
Someone
Sammy.
touching a pug.
there's a patient
Oh,
down the
yeah.
hall who groans and screams every so often, and my microphone is really sensitive. It might be.
No,
just
this was
No.
like
That sounded like-
obviously close up to the mic.
Yeah, this sounded
wasn't-
like
yeah.
snoring a little bit.
It was peculiar.
It
It was
was- it was
Somebody
probably-
brought up stormtroopers and Vader showed up for a second.
Yeah, it's
Right.
probably, yeah, it's
Right.
probably a dog. So, like I said, it sounded like a pug or something.
I mean, I'm
Stop it.
still
He's
kind of
asleep
sick
over
from
here
all
on
the
the floor.
smoke, so
So-
you might have heard me cleaning my sinuses out.
That might have been.
Yeah, that's disgusting, but that's fine. So anyway, we're supposed to attempt a show next week, and now I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that. We probably can. It's going to be a real loosey-goosey format. Like, I want to do a free range because we are going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus. Not a forever hiatus, just a little bit going into the fall for reasons which tonight's show should make obvious. The studio of the Empire is uninhabitable. It's just too hot out there, and I can't quite relocate the entire thing to the back room here.
Right. But this was a
Damn
fun
right.
movie. I'm really glad that you guys had me watch this because I was unaware of it. This is going in the cycle.
I mean,
No,
I've watched this movie.
Frank Yately was the one. He's been on me for like months. He's like, do Logan's Run, do Logan's Run, do Logan's Run.
I'm
And
glad
well-
we did. I've
Here we are.
never seen this movie.
Yeah,
I've seen this film like 10 times. It's,
I probably haven't seen this movie since I saw it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I saw it a couple times when I was a kid.
So
But
By the
like
way-
I said, go ahead.
the guys who wrote the novel, and I don't remember which one did what. One of them wrote the Ocean's 11 screenplay and the first Star Trek episode that was aired, whatever it was called.
Menagerie?
You're talking
No,
the
no.
original 1960s Ocean's
Yeah.
No,
Eleven?
not
Okay.
Where No
Yeah.
Man Has Gone Before. That
Yeah.
was that was
The other guy, not Ocean's 11. Well, he's a famous mystery writer. You've seen his stuff. You know, I can't remember right now because again, not in front of my computer. I'm in front of a laptop. But so the guys who wrote this, accomplished writers. You know what I mean? So, you might want to if you like the novel, you can explore other stuff. Well, you probably will have maybe seen Ocean's 11, for example. You know,
right.
Yeah.
So-
I think we did that movie on Jacob's channel.
11. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's we need to start wrapping this thing up. So I guess we'll figure it out if we're gonna try to do one next week. I'll talk to everybody in the green room after here. But thanks for hanging out with us tonight. This is a fun movie. This is a movie that again we're talking about a movie that was made 50 years ago. And I know you talk about like classic movies. This is a sci-fi movie that was made in 1976. Very interesting cast, very interesting topic, extremely well done. Modern movies are not going to have the problem of being discussed in 50 years. It's hard to think of a lot of them that will have that kind of carryover power. Now, in the 70s, they probably were thinking the same thing. No one's going to think about this, but they did. It is very difficult for me to think of anything that's come out in the modern era, like the last 10 years or so, that will have the staying power of a movie like Logan's Run.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll be wrong, but I'll probably be dead, so I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, right.
So thank you again for hanging out with us. We'll go around the horn, see what everybody has coming up, and then we will jump on out of here. So again, thank you to the panel and thank you to the chat for hanging out with us. Despite our technical difficulties, there's a lot of you here, and thank you for being here with us for that. So Shield, what do you have coming up, brother?
All right. Thanks for having me on. This is a lot of fun. I actually laughed a bunch tonight, which is always good when we're doing this. So on Tuesday, coming up next week, what is that? The 21st? Wait, is that this is the 21st of July. I will be on Jacob Ironside's channel, and we will be going over Babylon 5, Season 1, Episodes 1 and 2. So we're just getting started on that. Groundbreaking, beloved sci-fi show. So tune in for that. We'll have a good time doing that one. And thanks to the chat and the panel tonight. It was great being on here. So glad to hear that that Matt's doing better. He's going to be zooming around, doing all kinds of stuff before we know it. So that's good news. So yeah, thanks for having me on, and hopefully it won't be 20 trillion degrees inside your garage anymore.
Right?
Not good. Everything was malfunctioning. But thanks again for being here, Shield, as always, my friend.
No problem.
Joker, what do you have coming up, buddy?
We are just about 2.5 weeks away from WWE's second biggest show of the year. That is the 2-night extravaganza called SummerSlam. We're working our way to that on Wednesday nights overbooked. We had a nice little discussion about the major wrestling companies, how the product is not matching what they want to charge people to go to these shows, and it's affecting ticket sales. Vote with your wallets, folks. I want to give a shout out to two channels here. He was in the chat earlier. Duke Devil 95 just dropped his. He's doing a series going through every episode of Deep Space Nine.
Nice.
He just dropped season 4, episode 1, with a special guest. You might have heard of him. Gary from Nerdotic was his guest for that show. And also a friend of the channel, one of the original Scissor Family members, Vex Electronica, dropped a video today going over the animated series Primal. Excellent work from that.
Yes, very good.
So definitely check all of them out. But yeah, check me out as well.
Right on. Always love to see stuff from Vex. Yeah, we did some DMing about the Vegas stuff coming up. She will not be in Vegas either. So no Vex this year either. So unfortunately, for those of you out there, I will not be making Vegas either.
That was so much fun.
Last year was a ball. So yeah, I had a lot of things coming up over the last couple of days, which have made it impractical or irresponsible for me to go to Vegas. So I won't be able to make it. But anyway, hopefully next year they also put it in April, which didn't really have a lot of impact on this. It kind of was what it was. Although in April everything still worked and it wouldn't have mattered, but I would have been able to go then. So anyway, Sammy, my son, what do you have coming up?
Well, Dad, I have a lot of my shows are going on a brief hiatus as well. In other news, it's kind of been already on hiatus, but Cavecast probably gonna be off until probably start of August, and then it's gonna be touch and go. The band's going back into the studio. The album's called All She Wrote. We will be just getting in studio time when we can. It's kind of hard to get everybody in one room, so
yeah,
man,
for these long jamming sessions. But it shouldn't affect like me going on anybody else's show, or like Tinfoil Haters will be fine. This will be fine when we come back. But because these are all weekday stuff, but a lot of my weekend affairs are going to be
makes sense.
Regarded on that, but it's not a bad thing. And also there's certain shows like the news and everything that I want to revamp anyway, so that gives me time to figure all that out. So a lot of good things be coming to the channel, but I'm not doing shit until I get the music all set and squared away.
Yep, understandable.
Got it. Makes sense. Well, thank you for hanging out with us tonight there, my
yeah, this was a blast as usual.
There was an awful lot of funny moments today, all of which were wildly inappropriate, which makes them funny.
Even better.
So my good friend Matt, sir, what are you thinking for this week?
Well, obviously I'll be on Wednesday nights overbooked with JB as we get ready for SummerSlam, as he said, and other aspects of professional wrestling and the zany world that inhabits.
It is any.
Whenever I'm on your show, Roman, it's always a great time. Obviously, the schedule's up in the air, and kind of all I got going on, except for health improvements, which I'm working on. Which you know about from off the air, and kind of it. I wish I could do more, but limited circumstance.
Yep, I always understood, but nice to see some forward momentum there, my friend.
Yes.
Glad to hear the good
Well, I've been
news.
in a good mood for 2 days because of getting in that chair.
Good.
Bet, man.
Awesome.
Hell
buddy.
yeah. I'm stoked for you, dude.
It's great, man.
All
They were even
right.
sharing pictures of it with the staff. They were all so happy that
Nice.
Dempsey, my friend. Anything
Yes.
coming up this week? You madman.
No.
The big nada. The big nada.
No.
The big nada. Not small nada.
Yeah. But no, I'm just in the studio writing. And it's as always, it's a very slow process, and I'm way too focused on getting things completely right. So we'll see
the
how
danger.
it goes. Yeah. I know.
Did you get the message that I sent you, sir?
I did actually, and I've been working on that too. I'll actually
That's
have
badass,
some.
though. That's badass, huh?
It is. Yeah, you'll see. There's some things in the works right now, but as of right now, it's just me going through and doing my thing, and probably busting my butt too much for something that's not going to come out as well as I think it will. The normal stuff. Yeah, but no, during the summer when the kids are around, it's always a fun time. So I'm trying to not do them dirty either at the same time. So the balance. Everybody's got.
Yep, I got you, brother. I got you.
But yeah, this was so much fun. I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Thank you for the good times, guys. Seriously, you guys were really on point tonight. This was fun for me. Thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Right on, right on. And the young meme master of the interwebs,
Yes, sir.
our good friend Jacob Ironside.
Again,
What's going on, sir?
As always, it's great to be on here. I enjoy it, and I think everybody else does.
Yeah.
Well, so my last show was for a few dollars more. Well, it got copyrighted.
No.
So
Gone!
it's not up on YouTube right now, but it is up on Rumble.
Fuckers.
If anybody wants to watch
The
it.
whole thing got copyrighted?
Yeah, it's not visible in most countries.
Oh dear.
I had that happen for about
So-
a
But it is still up on Rumble, so if anybody wants to
2-minute
check it
clip,
out, check
I had to
go
cut
to
out.
Rumble. And
Yeah,
check it out.
Rumble's always there for you.
So Monday I'll be on Eclectic Goats show talking the final episode of Harsh Realm, which
Nice.
kind of glad
Love
of. It's a messed up movie. It's a messed up show. Okay, it's messy. But so Tuesday, we'll be first 2 episodes Babylon 5. Wednesday, 2 p.m. Central Standard, I'll be on with Tomby and on
Fucking Tommy. I love that guy.
and if we do some here next week, I'll be here next week.
Right on. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. I'm actually, now that I realize I can broadcast back here, at least in a limited, if I can hook just drag one of my monitors out here, that'll be fine for next week. It's definitely not an ideal setup, but I didn't want to close on
If it's gonna just be like a free range and stuff, I can easily run the.
Yeah, I
like,
think I think that's
slide
what
part of it or whatever.
it's definitely going to be a free range because I want to give us some latitude to just do whatever the fuck we're going to do.
I can do all that stuff and then just be in the comfort of your air conditioned.
It is much nicer in here. I got it. My ball sack is a regular size. It's not the expanded, sweaty Satan fucking grapefruit ball sack. It's regular size ball sack. It's nice. It's nice.
It's not sauteing.
It's nice.
Yeah.
That is something I never want to hear again.
And he spent time in Arkham Asylum.
I know, right?
That would be a great Batman villain. The ball sack.
Oh, that's like that. That's like a soup from an episode of The Boys. Stop it.
You're not wrong, guys.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. So all that being said, folks, looks like we will be back next week for our summer closer, and then we're going to take a bit of time. We're going to come back in September because this is not a practical way for me to do business. So sorry about that. Sorry the heat is driven. This is the first time this has happened. It's the first time it's been that bad, but it just kind of is what it is.
I don't know.
Action figures are dropping out.
You want me to call Greta Thunberg? She can talk to you about.
Maybe she can talk to someone.
Yeah.
How dare you? God, I hate
Somebody
that little
from
Down
France,
syndrome
maybe.
girl. So again, thanks folks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope if you guys have never seen this movie, I hope this makes you want to go see this movie. You get the spoiler filled version of it, but actually watching the movie is a whole different experience.
Agreed.
And this one is really worth your time. We cover a lot of funny, fucked up movies on the channel, and then every now and then we get one of these gems, which is you really need to see the movie. So please, if you haven't seen this movie, go watch the movie. Tell your friends about the movie. Tell your friends about the show. Let them know that we're out here. So we're gonna sign off tonight, and we will be back next week for our summer closeout. So please let everybody know that too. We're going to be gone for a little bit, but we will be back. But come hang out with us next week, and it is sure to be a blast. And we'll Jacob, I'm gonna ask you to load up on the memes for next week, brother. So that's my boy.
You want to bring some other classics back too?
Bring the classics back. Bring them back. So and Jacob just does such a wonderful job. And maybe you come here for the movie, but you stay because of the memes. So again, thanks to everybody who was here tonight, both in over on X and Facebook, and what the hell else do I broadcast to? Well, YouTube, of course. And so again, a lot of fun. This is a good movie. Watch the fucking movie, and thank you to this panel for tolerating my technical difficulties tonight, because I wasn't sure if it was going to go. So but we made it work. So thanks to everyone. We will see you next week at 5 Pacific time for a closeout free reign show, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. And until that time, be kind.
Toodles.
You